So this is going to be my look at the new titles, new number ones that are coming out from various publishers for September 2023. So I'm going to start with some of the indies. So first of all, IDW, and it's a very Star Trek centric month for September. I think maybe it's because it's the only licensed product they've got now, apart from My Little Pony. So first of all, there's Halloween, Star Trek Halloween. I think this is a one-shot, and looks like it's to tie. So it's an adventure set on the holodeck, tying with the upcoming Halloween. $3.99, and then there's a new one called Star Trek Picard's Academy, and this is focusing on Jean-Luc Picard when he was in the academy as a teenager, early 20s as well. Written by Sam Maggs, who I think they wrote some of the recent House of Slaughter story arc, and yeah, they've done Star Wars stuff as well. So yeah, that's only $3.99. The prices are decent. And then there's a Star Trek Day of Blood, Shax's Best Day. So this is focusing. There's a big Star Trek event coming out called Day of Blood, and this focuses on one of the lower decks characters, Shax. And this one is dearer. It's $5.99. So I think this is like a double-sized issue. And it's written by Ryan North, who he's okay. New series. I do like how IDW are doing like more creator-owned stuff now because of losing the licenses. They've had to. And a new series called Kill More. Now the synopsis sounds very similar to Where Monsters Lie. Is that what it was called? The Dark Horse one about the town, the little suburb with serial killers. This is a town with serial killers. It looks interesting, but I'm thinking, will that distract people from buying it because it's very similar in concept to that one, or will it be different enough to get the artwork? I've looked at the previews of the artwork. The artwork looks really, really nice. Again, only $3.99. It's written by Scott Wilson, who I'm not familiar with, and art is by Max Fuchs. His name rings a bell, but I just can't place what he's done. And that's it for that one. So if my tablet behaves. We shall look at Boom Studios. So for this video, I'm just going to look at some of the slightly smaller companies. So Boom, IDW, and Dark Horse. And the next video I'll do will be Image, and then I'll do a DC one and a Marvel one after that. Just sort of more like easier bites, so you can just look at which companies you want to look at and ignore the one others if you want. First one from Boom is Hunt for the Skinwalker, issue 1 of 4. Those are the covers. All the Boom ones seems to be $4.99 for the new titles bringing out, which is a bit of a pinch. They do good quality comics, but they are a bit pricey. This is by Zach Thompson. It basically looks like it's a bit like Blue Book, where it's covering stories that are true. So this is about a series of mysterious unidentified flying objects, animal mutilation, otherworldly cryptids, and countless strange phenomena that's been going on for more than 50 years in a remote ranch in the Untar Basin. So there you go. If you're into Blue Book or X-Files, stuff like that, you might be into that. There's a brand new series from Suspiria, but not a new series. It's a new mini-series. But it's the continuation of the story he did a few years back called Coda. Now, normally I'd buy that, but I'm going to get it in collected edition because I'm going to get Amazon, who we don't normally like to talk about, have got a decent offer on the first 3 books in Coda, so I'm going to get those and get it in that format. and they're also bringing out a deluxe edition of the first three ones for the first three editions. So there we go. That should be good. Salisbury is a really good writer. The one I'm most excited for, and I'm definitely buying. Can't wait for I'm not even going to bother waiting for it to be collected. I want to buy it now. And this is a new one from Ramvi, and the artist from Layla Starr, and it's called Rare Flavors. And it's basically horror meets food fiction, I guess. And it says, discovered a tantalizing tale of Ruben Basque, a demonic Rakashi with a down-to-earth dream of becoming the next Anthony Bourdain. So yeah, I don't even need to know anymore. I'm going to get it. Then, if you're a fan of R.L. Stine, who I'm not, because I think it's more American than English. There's nothing. Growing up, I wasn't aware of Goosebumps, and then when I did see it, I was thinking, it's a bit cheesy, this. So yeah, but if you like him, and I know he's got a big fan base. There's a new series of Stuff of Nightmares. This one's called Red Murders, but it is dear. It's $7.99, so I don't know if it's going to be like an oversized one. But yeah, if you like the first series, then that'll be something that you'll enjoy. And then there's a new Firefly comic called The Fall Guy, 6 issues, $4.99. Those are the covers. Not really followed the comics life of Firefly. I'm quite happy just having memories of the series. And then there's Buffy, there's not. That's number 2. That's it. Okay, so quickly moving on. So I want to keep it 10 minutes for this one. 10 minutes if I can. We'll look at Dark Horse. Just going to have a drink while I'm waiting for my... Okay, here we go. Okay, Dark Horse, there's quite a few titles. I do like Dark Horse, the one company that has a real mix of variety, and they don't push too much stuff out, so doesn't dent your pockets too much. So first up, I mean, for me, this holds no interest because I'm not a fan of this franchise. I was 14 or 15 when it first came out, and it's based on basically a toy line for kids, little kids, and the cartoon with ships. I don't get the appeal. But anyway, there's a Masters of the Universe series called Forge of Destiny, $3.99. I don't know if it's an ongoing or not. It doesn't really state. That's something I don't like with Dark Horse. They never let you know if it's a miniseries or an ongoing. It's a prequel to the Masters of the Universe Netflix series, and those are the covers. So if you're into naked guys with skulls for faces, then there you go, that's the one for you. And then from the world of minor threats, there's a new series called Alternates. This is Patton Oswalt's superhero universe. Some really nice covers there, so I'm tempted with that. I never got the first series though, so I don't know. I might have to get... I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, it does look intriguing. And there's a new one from Matt Kint called Subgenre, and this is like a mashup of so you got cyberpunk meets dream fantasy. It's quite a dear one. It's $7.99, but he normally gives you good quality for your money. And those are the covers. Looking very OMAC there with his Mohican. And there's a new miniseries called Tear Us Apart. This is written by Jay Baruchel. Is he the guy from How to Train Your Dragon? It's like a post-apocalyptic love story. $4.99 for that. Looks like a lot of Dark Horse are just $4.99 now. This one, definitely guessing. Usagi Yojimbo, Ice and Snow. 1 of 5. So Usagi's and Stan Sakai are back with Dark Horse where they belong. They do the best treatments of his work. And there's a new comic called St. John. This is a weird one because it's basically a comic sponsored by a clothing company. I'm just glad it's not Primark. But there you go. If you like comics sponsored by Fashion House, that's the one for you. And that's it for that. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video here because my battery life is really crap, because I'm downloading a video at the moment, so I'm eating into all the power. So next one I'll do will be Image, and then I'll do DC and Marvel. Okay, bye.